I'm joined by Nick Emery, who is Chief Executive of Mindshare Worldwide. Nick, thanks for joining me. You did a great presentation yesterday, and you were joined by Jensen Button and Ron Dennis of McLaren fame, of course. And you talked a lot about big data, and it seems that data is one of the emerging themes of the festival right now.
To me, Cannes is a technology conference now more than it is a content conference. I mean, it was the kind of content kingdom for everyone for a long, long time, but now Microsoft, Google, Facebook dominate this meeting. And the central issue seems to be about how agencies react and change to data and how they distribute content in real time. There's no lag between the creation of a content idea and the distribution of that content, which there used to be. Now it happens in real time, and that is the fundamental challenge, and data and technology are there as platforms to allow you to conquer that challenge.
How does that data actually affect what you do as an advertising company?
The example we talked about yesterday was the Nike example, whereby for the last Olympics campaign we had 24,000 ads. Now that was, sounds heavy, but actually wasn't particularly technical. It was 4 or 5 people working together as a team, sitting on the Nike campus, looking at feeds, looking at reactions to the Olympics, to games, to what people thought about a certain shoe or a certain piece of apparel, and then changing and editing the message or the content or the music or how it's distributed, and having a different dialogue with people. So it's much more, it is real time, it's an overused word, but it's much more, I think, a bit like your job in a way. You come up with a story, you post to that story, and then you follow the story, and it adapts and it changes over time depending on how people react to it and what happens in reaction to your story. So we have to do the same thing. We have to essentially be journalists in the way we distribute and manage content.
And is there a downside to that? Is there, being so data-driven, is there a risk that you sort of ignore your gut feeling?
Yeah, and I think the kind of people who resist change will always use that argument because they'll say it's about data and therefore it's too rigid and our business is about intuition and gut feel. But it was interesting what Jensen Button said yesterday when he said that I've got all this stuff in front of me, but actually what you have to do is feel it in your bum. You have to feel what's right with the race. And what they say about him as a racing driver is he might not be the quickest racing driver, but he's probably the most intelligent in terms of adapting to the circumstances. And I think our best planners and our best people are people who adapt to the circumstances and use their intuition. And if data facilitates you to allow you to rebel and do different things and provoke and challenge the status quo, then that's great. If data makes you withdrawn and just in the assurance, conservative business with a small c, then yeah, of course it's boring.
And what else? What can we expect later in the festival? Anything you're particularly looking forward to?
I'm quite looking forward to see Lou Reed, if he makes it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to having him on the sofa.
Oh yeah, good.
If he makes it.
Yeah, and Annie Leibovitz just there. So yeah, I think there's some interesting people there. And as long as that kind of obsession with stardom is linked to the content, yeah. So I think yes, it is a celebration of our business at its best. It can also be our business at its worst. But at its best, it's a celebration of our most exciting technology and our most exciting content.
Nick Emery, thank you very much.
Thank you.